Welcome back, students. We are going to cover the part number 4 of lesson 8, that is weather and climate of class 7. And I think that all of you are understanding the chapter very well. If you have any kind of problem, you can ask me at any time. You have my WhatsApp number as well as the number for calling. So if you are getting any kind of problem, you can ask me immediately. Now we are going to cover the part number 4 of lesson number 8, that is weather and climate. And in this part we are going to study about the effects of sun on weather and climate. In last class I have already explained you about that how the sunlight affect a particular climate of a particular place. I told you that the sun light falls directly on the earth's surface, mainly on the equatorial region. This is equator. As we move upward and downward of the equator, the sunlight slowly and simultaneously becomes slanting, and that's why the temperature of that place becomes slowly decreases, isn't it? So we move from north to the equator, then temperature increases. We move from equator toward the north, temperature decreases. Similarly, when we move from equator toward the south, temperature decreases. When we move from south toward the equator, temperature increases. So what is the reason? The main reason of the changing in climate or temperature is due to the sunlight that falls mainly on the equatorial region. Let's have a look over here. The earth gets heated by the rays falling on it. What kind of rays? Sunrise, sunlights, sun rays or sunlight. The rays fall vertically on the equator and make this region hottest. Yes, the sunlight directly fall on the equatorial region, and that's why the equatorial region is the hottest of all regions, and that is the reason it's called the torrid zone. I think you have studied in last class. So as we move away from the equator, if we move away from the equator, the rays become slanting, and the sunlight becomes slanting. Slant means टेढ़ा, सीधा नहीं, or the amount of the heat received become very less, or the place where the sunlight falls slantly get a very less amount of radiant energy, means heat. And that's why those regions where the sunlight falls slantly is cooler than equator. समझ में आया? Let's study small one. As we move away from the equator, the light rays, means sunlight, become slanting, and the amount of the heat received very less. Thus these regions are cooler compared to the equator. Therefore the polar region is coolest region. It can be asked, which region on the earth is the coolest one and which is the hottest one? What would be the answer? Yes, the polar region are the coolest. And if it is asked why the polar regions are so coolest, so it does not receive the sunlight, direct sunlight. It receives the sunlight slantly, and that's why the heat is received by the sun is very little with compared to equator. Thus it is cooler than the equator, isn't it? Therefore the polar region is the coolest region of all. on the Earth's surface. So it is asked why the equator is very hot, or why the region near the equator are hotter. What would be the answer? Remember to note these questions. Okay. Actually, the equatorial region receives the direct sunlight. Due to receiving the direct sunlight, it receives the heat of the sunlight, and this heat make it more hotter than any other area. Understood? So the length of the day is also longer in the equatorial region. Yeah, it is the most important thing. At equator, the length of the day is more because it receives the sunlight for a long period of time. Whereas if you move away from the equator, the amount of the light received is very less, and that's why the size of the day or the length of the day also decreases. I think you are understanding. So here is one more important question for you. I know you are doing all the questions that has been given in the book. Remember to do all the question answers that has been given at the back of the chapter. I'll take the test and I'll ask the question from there. Okay. Now the most important question that I am going to explain over here is the difference between weather and climate. Yeah, it is one of the most important question over here, and very very many times it is asked by many teachers. Okay, so obviously I will ask this question, so remember to learn. Let's study what is weather. I have made 3 points over here. So weather is a state of atmospheric condition. The first is the definition of the weather, which you already studied in the first class at all. So weather is the state of atmospheric condition of a particular place at a particular time. And with compared to that, in climate is the average weather condition of a place for a long period of time. So first point on the both side is the definition of weather and climate each. Now we are going to study the second number topic. Weather changes every day, may change several times in a day. Weather can change every day, even can change in a single day, many times in a single day. It has also been explained by me in my first class. Now see the second number topic. Climate generally remain unchanged for a long period of time. Means climate is the overall average weather condition of a particular place for about 35 to 40 years. So it will remain unchanged for a long period of time. Remember, yeah, obviously it changes, but after a long period of time. Next, the third number topic. Weather condition depend on the temperature, humidity, rainfall of a place. So is the climate. Climate depends on the altitude, latitude of a distance from the sea, and the wind. The fourth topic that we have studied in the part number 3. This topic has been explained by me in the part number 3 in detail. So if you have any kind of problem, you can again watch that video. It is available in the YouTube. So I think you understood the lesson, this part. That is part number 4 of lesson number 8. We will meet very soon. So complete the homework. Try to complete all the questions that has been given in the book. If you are facing any kind of problem, ask me. And remember to complete the homework and send it on time. And any kind of problem, I am here to help you. You have my WhatsApp number as well as the phone. You can call me also. Bye bye. Happy learning. See you.